But even with the higher money, some of those companies I didn't feel like I wanted to be in business with, and neither did Maul. Sirius made the most sense with the amount of freedom we would get, capital we would get, the time the deal was, and what we had to turn over in the small window we had. So, I love the narratives that have been put out there. I laugh at them too. I'm on Reddit all the time as well. Like, I see everything.
Not just
and
not
my
for the free OnlyFans content.
Of course not. What? That's not my algorithm.
Right.
My lack of responding does not make something true. And I know me saying that does not matter to the internet, but I don't care.
Is there so the only Reddit thing I jumped into was the No Jumper Reddit?
Oh, that's
spicy.
Nasty, it's a nasty place.
Well, because I was hit up by Adam to do the first show without AD&T Rail. This was the day that he fired Lush on camera.
Yeah,
he hits me up and he's like, "Hey man, you down to do the show tomorrow?" And I was like, yeah, "I've been on the show before," so I was like, "Yeah, I'll come up, whatever." I had no idea what Then I see, oh, this fool fired Lush on camera today. So I call AD and I'm like, "Hey man, what's going on over there?" He's like, "Bro, I'm about to fucking quit." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What am I walking into?" He's like, "Dude, just do it. Just do it." I was like, "All right." So I do it and everyone's assuming like I'm the replacement.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not the replacement," but they were eating me alive on Reddit. It was hilarious.
Of course they're going to do that. I'm shocked they didn't eat Adam more on that, because in the Lush and AD thing, there was also the white supremacist thing was going on at that time.
There was like the joke about the slave owner thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit. So like throwing me or you as like the replacement probably wasn't the best move.
Listen,
and I feel for Adam not on that side, but I feel for him as far as like shit just one day a whole operation is moving and then you lose that amount of people.
And then the next
I have empathy for Adam in that regard.
Me too.
For sure.
I told him, I said, "Dude, you're fucking mentally strong, brother." Because during that time, everybody was like, "Fuck No Jumper." And then that dude rolled up there on the live stream with that old ass shit that he had already put to bed and rehashed that. And it was just like,
but that's the tough shit outside of everything that's tough with the internet to some degree. When people have been waiting for your downfall,
they're waiting.
They will make small things into the largest thing ever. For sure. And even when things pass, the next time a small thing will happen.
That's why
everything will come back.
I did not understand like Joe grilling him so bad, because I was like, dude,
really? I thought it was appropriate.
I just was like, I just feel like if people wanted to like rehash old shit, like like if somebody wanted to be a dick, there's a lot of old Joe Budden shit that is like hearsay or whatever.
For sure.
That people could just stir up if they ever wanted to, you know what I mean?
I didn't, it was on whatever the radio.
Amp.
Yeah. I did listen to it. I thought I didn't think Joe was harsh on him. I thought it was appropriate if you were going to have Adam on your show at that time.
You got to address
and Joe would look even crazier if you're trying to get the guy that all the attention is on right now for clicks, and then you don't.
And then you feed him softballs.
You look fucking nuts. So I didn't think there, but also why and I'm a hypocrite a lot. I try not to grill people on a lot of stuff, because to your point, like, not to the degree of like racism or something, but we all have our shit. So, and we're all gonna have our moments, especially in this world. I'm not one of those people in the media that protects each other.
Right.
Like I'm in the middle there. There's some people that are like, we're all media, we can't post bad things about us because like we don't want to get to war. I think that's corny as fuck.
For sure.
But also going super in on someone for small mistakes. Some things are inexcusable.
For sure.
I'm not big on just doing that. And maybe that's probably not good in the content game for me to feel that way. I should do that for content purposes, but I have my own shit too. Like, yeah, I'm just not gonna fucking scream at someone when they make a mistake. I've done it before, don't get me wrong, but at this point in my life,
you feel like you've grown?
No, just different perspective.
Perspective is important. I just saw you. I didn't know you had a daughter until I saw the video you just posted.
Yes. I mean, I didn't even send you the album by accident, so I didn't send the ultrasound.
No. So, how old is your daughter?
A little over 3 months.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Has that changed your life?
Drastically.
I mean, obviously, besides like waking up, but has it like some people? I mean, listen, I have a son that's 18. I had him when I was, well, he's about to be 18. I had him when I was 18. So I had him when I was 18. But that, it was so long ago I couldn't, like, I just was like trying not to be poor and be homeless, you know?
Understandable.
So like, I don't know, like, what does that do for you, like, mentally?
It's weird. I used to look at like parents when they would say like memeable, like corny, basic shit about kids. I'm like, all right, I'm sure it's that
Like,
way.
we get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But it makes me stop. It like reminds me of joy. Just like just looking at her makes me stop where I never would have stopped. Like that's the surface level of how it's changed my life. It's like little moments. I lacked little moments in my life until her. Of course, she's the biggest moment.
But just a bunch of little moments all day.
She has created little moments in my life that I never had before, and like makes me reobserve everything. Like I sound like the corny parent now that I'm saying. Like I'm walking her in a stroller, looking at her, and she's looking up at trees, and I'm like, fucking trees.
This is amazing.
Remember trees? Remember those? Yeah. And she is just amazed by shit. So I don't know if it's selfish to say this, but it also has allowed me to like be reintroduced to so much things within these 3 months of watching her observe other shit that I've had around me forever.
Right.
Like it makes me even appreciate shit a bit more. Like just her curiosity of everything makes me feel weird.